Poland trip number 2 this year. Back in this beautiful country, standing here with Nestor from Winnica Moderna. Very great to be here. Where are we? 30 minutes north of Wrocław, right?
Yeah, we are on Lower Silesia, in north part of Lower Silesia on Trzebnickie hills.
Okay.
It's a very pretty part of Lower Silesia with hills.
Yeah.
When historically winemaking started on Lower Silesia.
And you were just showing me around beautifully, like a little bit in the area, and you showed me the spot where maybe even the first vineyard in Poland has been planted, right?
Yes. I hope this is the place when winemaking in Poland started, but in fact, it's a place when in 1206 first wine vineyard was established on Trzebnickie hills. It was established by Henry de Bert and his wife Hedwige Śląska.
From Frankeny, actually, the German region of Franken.
She was from Franken. Henry was a member of Polish royal family Piast.
Beautiful. So yeah, I mean, this was really, as I told you earlier when you showed me around in the area, I was really impressed because many people don't really know that Poland actually has a very, very long tradition of winemaking.
Yes, but you know, it's hard to say about Polish tradition because it's Central Europe with all these historical issues.
Yeah.
I rather say Lower Silesian tradition.
Lower Silesian tradition, okay.
Because we've got this huge opportunity, which means we can reach to German tradition, Czech tradition, Polish tradition, maybe Austrian.
Yeah.
It's huge historical mix, which cause that Lower Silesia currently is as is, yeah.
And a hotspot for Polish wine, right? I mean, but before we dive into that, Nestor, and like your winery and philosophy, let's start maybe with our questions that everybody gets in the beginning.
Okay.
So number one for you, like for everybody else, if you would not be a winemaker today, what else would you do in life?
I don't know. It's a short but very hard question because I can't imagine different way right now. Yeah, if you asked me about it 10 years ago, 15 years ago, maybe I could say something. But right now, there is no no another way than winemaking for me.
No other way than winemaking.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And we talked a little bit, like when you showed me around your vineyards, about your way to becoming a winemaker.
Okay.
And getting started. And if you look back at the last 10 years,
okay,
is there like somebody or some like experience where you say this really influenced how I make wine and how I think about wine?
If you ask about person, guy, it's hard to say. Rather, I can say what about something about regions, which impressed me.
Let's do that.
Yeah, for sure Moselle, because of Riesling. Moselle, it's a part of Europe which I love. Because of this landscapes, because of this steep
slopes,
because of soil, because of Riesling. That's all. What next? Moravia.
Moravia in Czech Republic.
In Czech Republic, very close to us. The same soil. We've got the less Moravians. They've got the less too. Similar mentality because we are Slavs. We can get some good relation in easy way.
Yeah.
What else? For sure, Somló
in Hungary.
the smallest wine region in Hungary. Very specific wines, huge, excellent wines.
UFAC.
UFAC, yeah.
One of the most underrated grape varieties in the wine scene. It's so amazing.
You're right. And of course, I can't make wine in this style because I've got the less, not volcanic soil. You're right, but it's a huge. Somló has got huge impact for me because of way of acting, because way of living, because of this small how to say it, small society, because Somló, it's up to 40 winemakers or something like this, and they are famous in whole world. So it's very impressive in my opinion. What else? Of course, champagne, because I want to make sparkling wine méthode classique in bigger scale than currently than now.
Good.
For sure Bourgogne, for sure Toscane, for sure places like Soave or Trentino.
So many different inspirations and influences.
You can find completely different ways, completely different wines in this region, but you always find something interesting for you.
Beautiful.
You can use it in your vineyard, your
own philosophy also.
Yeah.
Then I'm excited to hear the answer to the third question with so many different influences. If you should describe you and your personality as a bottle of wine, what bottle are you?
Riesling. It will be Riesling because Riesling is my favorite variety because of Riesling power, because of acidity, because of let's say flexibility. You can use Riesling for many type of vinification. You can make great still white wine. You can use Riesling for Surly method. You can use Riesling for méthode classique, for sparkling wines, wine. You can use Riesling for long maceration on skins, and Riesling is king of Central Europe regarding to winemaking. So I'm a Riesling.
So maybe that is also a little bit a summary for what it needs to be a winemaker in Poland, right? Be strong and be flexible.
Yeah.
Because
you're right. You're right. And of course, the Riesling is a father of Johanniter.
Yes.
I love Johanniter, and Johanniter. I ran with Johanniter, and it's another reason.
And we discussed it a little bit before. I mean, I would nearly go so far if we talk about signature grapes, right? I mean, each country has some grape variety that they're especially happy for. I think Johanniter can be something like a signature grape for Polish wine.
Yeah,
Don't you think so?
Yeah, I agree. A lot of my colleagues, my neighbors, has got Johanniter in vineyards. Yeah. And Johanniter is good. How to say it? Is good companion. Is good. How to say it? Friend in vineyard. You can cooperate with Johanniter in easy, good way. Yeah.
Wonderful. Fourth question for the introduction, before we dive a little bit more into the winery and what you are doing. But if I say nature, and what kinds of associations and thoughts come to your mind with regard to being a winemaker and working?
Nature? Okay, hard question. Nature, it's everything what you can find near vineyard. Yeah, it's a soil, it's a rain, it's a sun. Nature, it's a plants, not only grapes, but if you look around, I've got an orchard just nearby. It's plums. all of these things has got impact for you, for your work, for your cooperation with grapes. I'm not on biocide, but I'm not on anti-biocide because I try to find some balance.
A balance that works for you.
And I try to use all experience, all processes from both sides.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course I know it's not it's not how to say it. It's not up to date because right now, if you start talking about wine drinkers, all of them starts looking for
organic wines.
Organic wines. Yeah. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but I understand it because we have to start thinking about earth, about soil, about nature, and I think balance for me. Nature, it's a balance.
I really like this word that you use for working with wine, to cooperate. With the wine.
Because it's some kind of cooperation.
But I really like this kind of perspective on it.
If you say cooperation, first you can start thinking it's cooperation between people. Yeah. But you ask for nature. Yeah, you can cooperate with nature. You can cooperate with grapes. Yeah, okay. It's the same way like cooperation between people. Yeah.
I really like that perspective. With those words, can you briefly introduce Winnica Moderna to us? Who are you? What are you doing?
Okay, Winnica Moderna. We started 10 years ago. Currently, we've got 3.1 hectares of vineyard. I run with 9 varieties. I think it's too much. If I have a chance to start again, probably I will start. I will start with 6 varieties. My vineyard, it's a mix between Vitis vinifera and hybrids. I'm not a guy who say only viniferas or only hybrids, because for me it's no difference. Yeah. You have to find something which is good for you and for your vineyard, for your way of doing these things, etc. So that's why I use both. What else? We try to go with idea less is more. What does it mean for me? It means maybe no intervention, but low intervention wine. Yeah. If I have to choose, use filter or don't use filter, I don't use filter.
Okay.
If I choose to use some clarification agents or to don't use, I use don't. I choose don't use.
Yep.
In my opinion, time is better solution than some
changing the wine or manipulating the wine.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you, I think it's the main ideas about Winnica Moderna.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And you brought some wine for us.
Yeah.
Which one should we start tasting?
I've got 2 wines. Both of these are sparkling. Maybe let's start from Pét-Nat. With Pét-Nat. It's a Pét-Nat from 24 vintage.
Beautiful vintage also in Poland,
it was
right?
Catastrophic vintage for us because in 2024 we had frost, spring frost, and after that we had hail in July.
Yeah.
So it means we produced only 20% of our normal annual production.
And we are standing actually in front of your Pinot Noir, right?
Yeah.
And you said 2024, there is
There
no
is
Pinot
no
Noir.
Pinot Noir.
There's no Pinot Noir.
No Pinot Noir.
So it gets to 2023.
My harvest of Pinot Noir in 2024 is 0.
Incredible.
Yeah.
All right, then let's go for some Pét-Nat.
This Pét-Nat is made of Rondo and Johanniter.
Okay.
80% of Rondo, 20% of Johanniter, and label is unusual for me because this label is in, as I said before, is in black metal style, and this label is dedicated to 24 vintage because you can find it FTF, which means. Can I say it?
You can say it.
Fuck the frost. You can see this.
Fuck the frost. I love it.
So let's start.
Wonderful. All right. So Rondo and Johanniter?
And Johanniter, yeah. Thank you. Last bottles.
We talked about Rondo before, right? When we were on the vineyard. And I asked you if you would replant or plant it again, if you could choose, and you said no.
No. Yeah.
And then we talked a little bit about how to use Rondo, right? And you talked about maybe the idea of using it for carbonic maceration, light-styled wine.
Yeah, yeah.
And I must really say, like, I think in this year, it really has its purpose. As it really is like beautiful in a Pét-Nat style in that regard.
I had idea to remove Rondo from my vineyard 4 years ago, but I decided to switch from red wine for rosé and sparkling.
Okay.
And I think this is the way. And of course, as I said, this year we will try to use Rondo for carbonic maceration. I mean, we want to produce red light wine with higher acidity with lower alcohol. Maybe it's an idea for Rondo. Of course, Pét-Nat or méthode classique is on the table too.
I think it's very beautiful, like that you have like this light touch of red intensity here, right? You have like a bit of hibiscus tea. There's some grapefruit, some red grapefruit. There's some pomegranate in some regard. So it's really nice, like red complexity that Rondo is adding without being so typically overpowering as Rondo usually is, right?
Yeah.
And I think the Pét-Nat style for it, I mean, the yeast is super nicely integrated, not on the nose. It's beautiful, actually. So where do you? You said it's the last bottles.
I've got last 6 bottles because, as I said, production was very low. We produced up to 300 bottles in 2024.
And where did you sell like Pét-Nat classically? It's going to Krakow. It's going to Wrocław. It's going to the cities, natural wine bars, or who's drinking that in Poland at the moment?
Pét-Nat, we sell Pét-Nat in our property. It's the main part of selling. A lot of Pét-Nat is sold on wine events, and we've got some places which are focused on Pét-Nat. For example, Kraków, Dzikie Wino, for example, Brać in Warsaw. But the biggest part of Pét-Nat is sold here.
Maybe also important reminder, I will link those 2 places you just mentioned in the show notes of the video, right? I mean, Dzikie Wino in Krakow and Brać in Warsaw are just like 2 wine bars only having Polish wine, right?
Yeah,
only
exactly.
Polish wine.
Only.
And very dedicated program, actually, very good producers. So this is really a recommendation if one is in Warsaw and Krakow to stop by and discover Polish wine.
And it's very nice to find my bottles on shelves in these places, because your wine is near bottles which are produced by another great Polish winemakers. It's it's some kind of good energy for you. Yeah,
and
it means you are on right way. Yeah,
and we have a little bit we had lots of discussion today exactly about that, right? I mean, you have a very good community with winemakers from the area. You also organized several study trips for Polish winemakers to different regions. For example, some of the other winemakers coming to Copenhagen. We have about 10 to 12 of the best, I would say, Polish winemakers in January there. You just have been in Krakow at Czechowicz at an event together with St. Vincent and Kamil Bacentewicz and Nizio, for example, right? All guys coming to Copenhagen. Yeah. Next week in Berlin, you have an event also with St. Vincent at your Berlin distributor. So it's a good scene you have there of good wineries,
I know all these guys, and I think relations are quite good between us. So you can always count on these guys. Yeah. If you need some help, if you want to discuss something, they are open.
Yeah,
it's good. It's very good and nice to be in this society. Yeah.
So the Polish wine scene is quite vibrant, I want to say, and in very strong development, right?
Okay. Yeah.
How do you experience it? Because I have a feeling that, for example, restaurants and bars are very supportive. Everywhere you find some Polish wine. There are a lot of quality wineries today. The Polish people, they spend also some money on Polish wine, right? I mean, your wines are not cheap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Just before you're coming here, we've got some guests. They decided to spend 4 or 5 days on Lower Silesia, and they started this visit from visiting my. They started this short holiday with visit in my vineyard.
In the vineyard, yeah.
They wanted to look at vineyard. Make some small talk or they've got some ask question about wine production. They bought a few bottles just for next time on Lower Silesia. Yeah, people are, how to say it?
Supportive, right?
Polish people are supportive. Polish wine drinkers are supportive for us. Restaurants are very started to be more open for Polish wine. You can find Polish wine in the best Polish restaurants. You can check it in Wrocław, in Krakow, in Warszawa, in Poznań. This movement is, how to say it, is national. Yeah.
But also you start to export, right? I mean, you, for example, you have a distributor in Berlin with Carolina. You have now with Ila, Vin de Pologne, small distributor in Copenhagen.
Yes.
What about London and Dublin? Are you involved with those guys?
I cooperate with 2 excellent girls in Dublin.
Yeah.
They are responsible for Polish Wine Fest. In Dublin, and they've got distribution, Polish wine distribution. So it means I'm in 3 places in Europe.
Okay.
Dublin, Copenhagen, and Berlin.
So it's developing.
Yeah. Berlin, it's quite new activity because I'm after first delivery to Carolina, and I'm happy about it. Yeah. Berlin, Polish wine, my wine. Nice.
You always, I guess, like to go to Berlin to sell your wines there, right? And present it to people, like Copenhagen. Everybody wants to come to Copenhagen. You brought a second bottle for us, a traditional method, sparkling wine.
Yeah, and it is 100% of Riesling. I love Riesling, as I said. This wine is in bottle for 3 years.
3 years, okay.
Yeah. And okay, let's try.
I have a little cat here on my feet. When I came here, you told me basically you have to say the name of the hills because I cannot pronounce it. How are the hills here called where we are?
Trzebnickie Hills.
Trzebnickie Hills.
But in German, this place, this region was called, sorry for my German, Katzengebirge.
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 So the mountains of the cats.
Yeah.
And when I came here, I think I was, there were like coming 4 or 5 cats saying hi to us, right? So
yeah,
there's a reason.
Yeah. I've got a gift for you.
A cat?
No, but it's a picture with cat.
Beautiful. So we have some Riesling, 36 months on the lease.
Yes.
And I'm excited. And the label, maybe, we can try to hold in the camera, but otherwise
it's unusual for me, like previews.
Yeah.
I've got a friend. He's a graphic designer, and he specializes in skulls.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I asked him for. I sent him sent him my photo and asked him do all your best with this photo, and we've got this. I know it's not typical for sparkling wine for méthode classique, but this wine is called "See You in Hell."
It has basically like your skeleton on it.
Yeah.
I think this is a interesting message. Whatever you want to tell us with that.
Yeah, but another méthode classique, made of 100% Rondo, has got similar label, but this wine is called See You in My Life.
See You in Your Life. Okay.
The same idea. My picture, but another friend. She is a graphic designer too. Make some label in, how to say it,
pop art, or how is it?
No. In more funny or something like that style. There is no hell, there is no skeleton.
It's more positive.
Just happiness.
Okay.
And that's all.
So this Riesling here, the Riesling Sekt, how we can call it, sparkling. I can clearly see some German inspiration here. I want to say.
As I said, Moselle. I love Moselle.
It's what I find impressive is that we are in a cool climate here. Of course, I know Lower Silesian is probably one of the warmest regions in Poland, but it's still cool climate, clearly. But still, the fruit of the Riesling here is fairly mature, right? Fairly ripe in style. Fresh apple, fresh pear, but also like a little bit hints of peach and apricot already.
Okay. I can find some herbs. Maybe I'm wrong, but
no, I totally agree. Some like some herbal tea. Some like dried herbs, also some hay perspective. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, the complexity. And then the yeast again is very finely integrated. It's not like on the nose or pouncing. Therefore, I say it like reminds me a lot of like German Riesling Sekt, because they are also often
very juicy.
Very juicy, but also the acidity is super nice, right? Very fresh. It's bone dry, right? Is it zero dosage, or did you add any?
Zero dosage.
Zero dosage.
Brut nature.
I think it's incredible, actually. But who buys it?
Restaurants.
Restaurants. Okay. Food pairings.
Some wine shops. I think it's places when you can buy. You will buy this wine.
It's something for the. I usually say about brut nature or zero dosage. It's something for the sophisticated wine drinker.
Yes.
Yes. Let's be honest. The average wine drinker, like normal consumer, wants 8 to 12 grams sugar because it makes it easier to approach it, right? And I mean, just
I asked some, wine journalists
Yeah.
About dosage.
Yeah.
Should I do it or no? And answer was always no.
No. Mm.
Okay, it's my way. By the way, it's my way.
You like it
But
this way? Yeah.
I like it. But if you get some answers from people who
Yeah.
knows more about wine than me,
Yeah.
So I have to agree.
I think it's a very, very beautiful example of what Polish sparkling wine actually can produce those days. So we see you in Copenhagen in January together with a lot of other cool Polish guys. We look much forward to that, actually. But to round it off a little bit, I mean, if you look in the crystal ball 5 years from now, where are you and where is Winnica Moderna?
Still in wine. Probably, no, not probably, for sure. The range of my wines will change because sparkling wines, méthode classique, will be bigger share in my production.
Okay.
I think it will be biggest share in my production.
Okay.
But you still find Pinot Noir, you still find Johanniter, still white wine. What else? For sure, I will be with Chardonnay Surly because I like it. Maybe share of white wines but matured in wood will be bigger.
Yeah.
What else? I think Trzebnickie hills will be very famous.
Yeah. Working on it.
yeah. Because we've got. I'm not only here. Yeah.
Many more. Right?
You can find here a lot of nice guys, nice girls, who produce good quality wines, and I'm happy about it because when you've got a group, it's easier to act.
Yeah,
that's all.
Beautiful, and yeah, I mean, just another reminder, right? If people are in Wrocław or Breslau, as the Germans are calling it, right? I mean, 30 minutes around the city, you have some of Poland's most amazing wine producers, including yourself, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So just like, I mean, it's sometimes difficult. I mean, therefore, like, it's always important to put probably Winnica in Google Maps when you want to look, because I think winery, I don't know if you find anything in Poland. You have to look for Winnica. So.
I have to check because I've never
Whenever
tested.
I try with winery, really nothing comes up. It's like you have to try with Winnica, otherwise Polish Google Maps is not working. But
so wait a minute, I will check something because I've got some weather forecast application. No, right currently no, but. When I checked weather forecast, usually this forecast is for place which is called Winna Góra. It means Weinberg or wine hill or something like this. Because many years ago, in every village, was vineyard.
Yes.
And names of these places are still in use.
Okay.
Yeah, but there is no vineyard. But
Winnica Góra is still in use.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Nestor, thank you so much. Also from my side, just for like showing me around, also like a little bit about the history of the region here today. I think it's like totally outstanding, and thanks for your time. And I'm looking much forward to see you again latest in January. If not before, because I think we have another project lined up this year.
It was pleasure for me to meet you, to discuss with you, to show you some to show our region, my vineyard, and so see you in Copenhagen in January.
The latest.
Yeah.
Cheers on that.
Cheers.